the idea of romance is kind of what makes me get out of bed in the morning.
You know, it is my personal life, and I want to respect both of our lives.
I'm protecting my happiness like a fortress.
Once upon a time, in the exciting world of NFL tight ends, the story kicked off with Kelce getting all crafty. He decided to make some friendship bracelets to welcome the newbies to a tight end camp. Why? Well, he claimed he was taking a leaf out of Taylor Swift's playbook. And boy, he was up to something. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. And even though things might have started from a tiny friendship bracelet, they've gotten a bit too serious now. I mean, did you see how Taylor reacted to Kelce taking a fall? Here, check this out. But wait, how did it all begin? So on July 26th, Kelce crafted a friendship bracelet for Swift. He was apparently over the moon about attending Taylor Swift's epic concert, but he missed the opportunity to rub elbows with the 12-time Grammy sensation. He confessed that he was a little disappointed. Taylor Swift apparently doesn't chat with fans before or after her shows, all in the name of preserving those vocal cords for her 44-song marathons. She's not about that meet and greet life, Kelce revealed on his New Heights podcast, where he teams up with his brother, Jason Kelce. Here's where things get spicy. Kelce wasn't ready to let this chance slip away. He went all arts and crafts and made a friendship bracelet, a classic fan tradition at Taylor shows. But the twist? He threw his number on it, making it pretty clear he was keen on Miss Swift. When his brother asked if it was his jersey number or his phone number, Kelce playfully responded with a sly grin. You already know the answer to that one. So if you're in the know about Taylor Swift's concert rituals, you'll understand the significance of these friendship bracelets. Kelce received a bunch of them, but was on a mission to present Taylor Swift with a special one adorned with his digits. Love was certainly in the air, NFL style. Then, on August 5th, a couple of days later, Kelce found himself in a bit of a spot. Someone dared to ask him about his celebrity crush, and the tension was thick enough to cut with a butter knife. But just as he was about to spill the beans, fate intervened, and his secret crush was revealed before he could even utter a word.
That was Taylor Swift. All right now.
As the rumors continued to swirl about Kelce and his connection to Taylor Swift, it became a full-blown pop culture phenomenon. People from all walks of life, including sports commentators, couldn't resist sprinkling Swift references into their discussions about Kelce. It was as if the NFL had suddenly become a playground for Swifties. For instance, when Kelce managed to snag a touchdown pass from the incredible Patrick Mahomes, CBS Sports' Ian Eagle couldn't resist the temptation. With a sly smile, he quipped, "Kelce finds a blank space for the score." Now, fast forward to Kelce's appearance on the Pat McAfee Show, where he addressed these swirling rumors with a mix of amusement and mild disbelief. He chuckled at the wildfire of chatter that had engulfed him and Taylor. "It's hilarious how much traction this has actually got," he admitted, comparing it to that classic childhood game of telephone, where rumors take on a life of their own with each whisper. Then, Kelce revealed something really interesting. He had taken matters into his own hands and invited Swift to one of his games, but he did it with a playful challenge, suggesting they compete to see who could put on the bigger show at Arrowhead Stadium, the Chiefs' home turf. He threw down the gauntlet, saying, "I threw the ball in her court. I've seen you rock the stage at Arrowhead, but you have to come see me rock the stage and see which one's a little more lit. We'll see what the future holds." Then, Kelce was spotted at one of his nonprofit charity events sporting a rather intriguing piece of jewelry. Around his wrist, he proudly wore a bracelet that boldly displayed the words "Vigilante," which, as Swift fans would know, is the name of one of Taylor Swift's songs. Then finally took center stage when Taylor Swift decided to take Kelce up on his earlier invitation. She made a grand appearance at the Chiefs' Week 3 game against the Chicago Bears. And what an entrance it was! Dressed to impress and on theme, Swift was in the stands, intently watching the game and passionately cheering on the Chiefs. She even got in on the excitement, chest bumping someone in the crowd during the pivotal plays. But the pinnacle of her excitement came when Kelce made a spectacular 3-yard catch for a touchdown, putting the Chiefs ahead 41-0. Swift was over the moon with joy, and her enthusiastic support echoed throughout the stadium. It turned out to be a game to remember, as Kansas City triumphed with a resounding 41-10 victory, improving their season record 2-1. The Kelce Swift spectacle continued to unravel, and it became evident that Swift was already getting cozy with the Kelce family. She was spotted sitting next to Donna Kelce in the luxury box, and the two were clearly having a grand time. Laughter and animated conversation were the order of the day as the game unfolded, solidifying her presence not just as a spectator, but as part of the Kelce inner circle. The post-game press conference took an unexpected turn, stealing the limelight from the actual game. The media was ravenous for any tidbit of information about the budding relationship and how Taylor Swift had ended up at Arrowhead Stadium. Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs' superstar quarterback, shared a humorous anecdote when asked about Swift's surprise attendance. He confessed that Kelce had dropped the bombshell at the last minute. He described Kelce's casual demeanor when delivering the news, saying, "There's some things with Trav where he just kind of says it, and you don't know if it's true or not. He says it so calmly. Friday, he was like, 'Yeah, I think she's coming to the game this weekend,' and then moved about his business." Classic Kelce. And even head coach Andy Reid couldn't resist chiming in on the swirling romance. With a twinkle in his eye, he joked, "I set them up." Fast forward to September 24th, and the paparazzi managed to catch a rare glimpse of Kelce and Swift leaving the stadium together. This marked the first time the two were officially photographed side by side. Kelce made quite the statement by wearing an outfit featuring the title 1989, a nod to one of Swift's iconic albums, while Swift proudly rocked a Chiefs zip-up. Sometime later, following the Chiefs' victory, Kelce and Swift were spotted cruising in a convertible, with Kelce in the driver's seat. It was a scene that sparked countless couple goals comments and set fans' hearts aflutter. After the game, Kelce reportedly took things up a notch by renting out a restaurant for a private party, attended by Swift, his teammates, and likely some very fortunate guests. The media was keen to get the inside scoop, and questions came pouring in. Star quarterback Patrick Mahomes initially claimed that he hadn't had the pleasure of meeting Swift when asked during the post-game press conference. However, he quickly clarified the situation, revealing that he did meet her at the after-party. Mahomes described Swift as really cool and good people, but he wisely acknowledged the importance of letting Kelce and Swift enjoy their privacy. Kelce, on the other hand, chose to break his silence about the whirlwind romance on his podcast. He couldn't help but reminisce about the memorable moments, like the slow-motion chest bumps and high fives with his mom, all set against the backdrop of a jubilant Chiefs kingdom. But he also made it clear that he wouldn't be sharing too many details about the relationship. Kelce emphasized his desire to respect both of their lives, recognizing that his personal life, to some extent, wasn't all that personal anymore. He admitted to knowing what he was getting into and noted that Swift wasn't accustomed to the media scrutiny he faced, especially with his regular podcast appearances. October 1st marked another exciting chapter in the Kelce Swift love story, as Taylor Swift made her way to her second consecutive Chiefs game, adding even more glitz and glamour to the NFL. But this time, she wasn't alone. Swift arrived at the game in style, joined by some famous pals, including the dynamic trio of Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Hugh Jackman. The rumors and anticipation had been building throughout the week, and it was clear that Swift's presence at the game was going to be a spectacle. The Chiefs faced off against the Jets and secured a hard-fought victory with a final score of 23-20. The world watched with excitement as Swift, Kelce, and the star-studded entourage celebrated yet another Chiefs win. But the post-game fun was only the beginning. The lovebirds were spotted out and about in the bustling streets of New York City, continuing to stoke the flames of their high-profile romance. And just when fans thought the surprises couldn't get any better, Kelce and Swift made a jaw-dropping appearance on the iconic comedy show Saturday Night Live. During the show, Kelce had a hilarious cameo in a skit that humorously commented on the extensive coverage Swift received during NFL games. It was a lighthearted nod to the ongoing media frenzy surrounding their relationship. Swift, being the consummate showwoman, had her moment too. She graced the SNL stage to introduce the musical act of the night, aptly named Ice Spice. Taylor is now regularly attending games and making this new romance more and more interesting. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week, where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.